What's going on, guys? It's Steve Lavar Ball. Everyone is talking about him. I didn't make one video about him yet. So this is going to be my first video on Lavar Ball. This guy, he's an absolute genius. He is playing the media like a fiddle. He's literally playing with them like someone, like a 19-year-old playing a 4-year-old one-on-one in basketball. I mean, that's what he's doing, and he's a freaking genius. He was on First Take, Undisputed. He was on Chris Broussard's show. He's on a whole bunch of sports shows, and he's playing every single one of them like a fiddle. And I agree wholeheartedly with everything he's doing. Now, with what he's saying, no, but it's just going to get him more attention. You know, think about it. He's aiming, like he said, for $1 billion contract. He's never going to get that because, let's be real, the biggest athletes ever, well, we'll say right now, the biggest athletes on the planet, meaning the biggest stars who have the biggest brands. Carmelo Anthony, LeBron, in order, and let's go in order. I would say it's LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Kyrie Irving, Carmelo Anthony, in terms of modern, still active players. Unactive, you obviously have Michael Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe at the top of the top. And then everyone else is at the bottom. But active, it's Melo, Curry, Kyrie, KD, and LeBron. Okay? LeBron doesn't even have a $1 billion deal. Michael Jordan didn't have a $1 billion deal. Kobe Bryant didn't have a $1 billion deal. Stephen Curry doesn't have a $1 billion deal. Kevin Durant doesn't have a $1 billion deal. Even Paul George, who just got sneakers, didn't get a $1 billion deal. Kyrie Irving doesn't have it. Carmelo Anthony doesn't have it. Chris Paul doesn't have it. It's not going to freaking happen. They're going to get a lot of money, though. And in terms of him being, he said something like, oh, if you swap out Stephen Curry and put him on UCLA and you put Lonzo on Golden State, the Warriors would be like 82-0, and UCLA, they would not be where they are now. I know there's an age difference, but if you put Stephen Curry right now on UCLA, they'd probably be undefeated, and he would probably be averaging close to 100 points per game. Because the step from NBA to the step from college to NBA is so huge that those college players wouldn't stand a chance playing against the NBA. And let's just not talk about how, oh, he's not just, Stephen Curry's not just a regular, oh, he's an all right athlete. No. This is someone that just won 2 back-to-back MVPs. This is someone that's been to the finals 2 years in a row, about to be 3 years. This is someone that's the best shooter ever. I mean, come on. Let's be real for a second. Okay? And then that whole comment on LeBron's sons, honestly, I think it's like, it's whatever. I mean, I think LeBron took it too personal. I mean, to me, it's like, I know you got to defend your kids, but I don't think he meant it in a bad way. The way he said it, he just said, show me someone who had a superstar dad whose children were better than him at basketball. And that's so true. Michael Jordan, if you want to look at it in reversal, the superstars now, their dads weren't that good. I mean, you look at Kobe Bryant, you look at Klay Thompson, the list can go on. They were never that good in terms of being NBA superstars, but their children were. And that's why Kobe's top 5 player ever. Klay Thompson, one of the best players on the planet right now, on one of the best teams ever. So he's playing everyone like a fiddle. And it makes me laugh because all the people criticizing him are just making him even bigger. Last month, who knew who Lavar Ball was? I mean, I did because I follow Ball Is Life and all that other crap. But most people didn't. Who knew who LaMelo was unless you follow Ball Is Life? Let me say something before because I have a feeling he might say something about Carmelo Anthony. Listen, don't you dare. That's the one thing I won't back you up on. Don't you dare ever say LaMelo will be better than Carmelo, because it ain't happening. Anyway, now that I got that out the picture, I wholeheartedly agree with what he's doing. People saying he's living through his sons. So freaking what? Let him live through his sons if he wants to. So what? If it weren't for him being there as a father, people don't realize how important that is, having a father in your life. Okay, so he had just as much as an impact of making them work, of them being where they are, as them working hard. And they said that themselves, so I mean, come on. and it's pretty crazy to see three brothers that good at basketball. The only thing is, when I see Lonzo play, I mean, he definitely looks great, but he's only averaging what, like 17 points per game in college, and I mean, to be honest, that's nothing compared to what, like, let's say what Dwayne Wade was averaging or what Carmelo Anthony was averaging when Melo won the championship. What was he averaging? I think Melo was averaging like 25 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, 5 assists per game. And Dwayne Wade 20 plus points, and Chris Paul, what I mean? So to me it's like he's good, but I don't know if he's going to be that good in terms of a star player. You never know though, but to be honest, I don't see it happening. I don't see any one of the Ball brothers being an NBA superstar. They'll probably be like maybe Lonzo will be an all-star. You know what I see in them? I see in Lonzo, I see like a D'Angelo Russell mixed with like it's hard to say, with like a Russell Westbrook slash LeBron. Not as good as LeBron or Westbrook, but he can impact the game on every level. But he's only as good as like a D'Angelo at the top level. That's how I see them. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'm out.